Cycling around the world. What could possibly go wrong? We've left what used to be home a fortnight ago. It is November in France. It is cold and raining a lot. But if we want to make it around the world on our budget, we have to camp wild. Adapting to our new way of life doesn't go as smooth as we had hoped.
This night we found this very, very romantic place just below a big street. But it's okay. They don't see us, we just hear them. And then on the other side is this forest. We chose this place because we just met a French guy and he managed to tell us a very scary story in French. But the much that we got from his telling is that about 1 or 2 months ago, someone from Belgium, who was also cycling and spending the night in the tent, got stabbed apparently just around the corner. So this is why we chose this very, very nice place for the night.
We felt very vulnerable that night. The day before, we wanted to camp at the dead end of a dirt road at the river. The sun was already going down when suddenly a car stopped 50 meters from us. The driver didn't leave the car, the engine was still running. It felt like he was watching us, which was creepy. We decided to leave. Shortly after, the car left as well. Hearing this bedtime story about a murdered cyclist just 1 day later kinda freaked us out.
Good morning, it's day 14, right? So we are 2 weeks on the road. In 2 weeks we've managed to do 700 kilometers. The general style of architecture is very different here. So that means we're getting to the south where it's warmer, less than 300 kilometers this way. Let's go.
We found eau potable, which means in German drinking water.
Basically, after we started, this is usually the first task of the day, to get drinking water. Really important to hydrate yourself, and also because we need a lot of water in the evening for cooking and then cleaning. We are pretty much empty out in the morning. And also here's trash cans, also very important thing to take away the trash in the morning. Don't leave it where you stayed the night. That's very rude to the nature and other people. How do your fingers feel?
Great. I love doing this during winter. Is it winter already?
Technically not yet. It's still late autumn. It has 6 degrees.
Yeah,
that's not winter.
On my finger.
Looking a little bit red.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Bonjour, monsieur.
Bonjour, monsieur.
So I knew it was a big mistake to let Arab go into the big supermarket alone, unsupervised. I mean, we wrote a list of stuff she should buy, and then she just opened the door and said, quickly, give me something to put stuff in. So there's this, and then she went back in again with another bag and another bag and more money. So, I don't know. There you are. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Don't let me go to the supermarket when I'm hungry.
Right now we're doing our first break of the day. Get a second breakfast in and also dry the tent a little bit. It will be a beautiful day. It's sunny, it will be warm after the days of rain and darkness. This is really great.
The last night might have been unsettling, but this day started just fine. We have found water, cleaned our dishes, took out the trash, bought good food, enjoyed it at a table with the sun caressing our faces.
We were wondering all these black little dots on the street. Just now we're finding out. Oh my god, oh, this is many. Just not some. This is really many sheep. Bonjour. This is the town of Bé. My best guess on how to pronounce this. And apparently it's beautiful. Oh my god, look at this. Oh. But I mean, this is fantastic. I mean, yeah. Oh wow. Okay. I can go through. We are cruising towards the south. Our road takes us along fantastic places, beauty and history wherever the eye can see. Look at us. Life is beautiful.
Day 15 is over and we are 15 or 10 kilometers away from Montélimar on Via Rona cycling road. We found a wonderful place to spend the night, camping spot.
Have a quick look at the bathroom of the day. Here in the back you can see there's a really cool bridge which we'll pass shortly. That was the view of our living room, kitchen, bedroom, bathroom. Pretty decent. We're already set up to go for a very enjoyable day, sunny day. That's a little bit scary because we are very heavy. So we just heard very strange sounds and I was wondering where they're coming from, and now I figure already lost the first screw here, so apparently that's not fixed anymore. So luckily we have some extra screws, so now we fix this. Et voilà. I mean, I don't know, I just feel really tired at the moment. We did 27 kilometers today so far, slept well, maybe we ate too late again. It was really cold when we ate because it was open in the wind. Now, by getting back on the bike, cycling, I'm not freezing anymore, now I'm sweating again. It's really challenging. Basically it's peeling on and off all the time. Now it's time to peel off again because I start to sweat.
We want to be honest with you. We have passed so much stunningly beautiful history the last 2.5 weeks, and yet we have rarely stopped to take a closer look. This bus station, though, didn't make us think twice.
Both of us stopped immediately. It gives us shelter from the wind. We arrive in Avignon and it is raining again. It's cold, we're freezing, we're tired again.
Vous allez où?
Non, français.
Ah, ok.
Cathédrale.
Palais des Papes.
Ah, oui.
Là-bas,
Ah,
gauche. Et avec les vélos, il faut passer là-bas. Gauche. Gauche.
Ah, oui.
Ok,
Okay.
deux fois
Ouais.
gauche.
Ouais.
Bonne journée.
Merci. Between the years 1309 and 1377, a total of 7 popes resided in this city. The entire old town is in UNESCO World Heritage. Palais des Papes. A truly magnificent place. But right now, we couldn't care less. We head out of Avignon as we just cannot appreciate any of the sights. We just want to get to the sea, the sun, to Marseille. Links. Links. What we really want is to make some kilometers and find a dry and safe spot for our tent. I have just noticed that I lost something from my bike just when I also heard something falling to the ground. It was a piece of my saddle, sadly. So basically, with the Brooks saddle, you have this screw where you can stretch the saddle. Now it's getting wet, and it's not supposed to get wet, because when it's wet then it gets softer and then you need to stretch it. And I just stretched my saddle and I believe it's pretty long already. The screw looked a little bit bent, but I didn't know how it's supposed to look. Now it just broke in pieces. To have somewhat of a saddle, we'll now be trying to have it fixed rudimentarily with these for the moment. And now we have a task in Marseille to get the replacement screw, and hopefully we can fix my saddle. So we are back on the Via Rona, even though it doesn't look like it. My saddle is really uncomfortable right now, and it's raining, so it's going great. We have no idea where we're going. The signs have been very confusing, and now we don't know. Bonjour, Via Rona. Do you know where the Via Rona is? Cycling road? Okay, merci beaucoup. Okay, we must go back in the city then. So now we need a sign though. There's, oh here, left. There's a sign. Oh, we didn't have any luck. Still raining pretty hard. Alf said maybe this house is empty. So we're going to check on that. If so, that would be great. Yeah, that's fantastic. Okay, no luck then. So this little excursion into the mud was amazing, because now our bikes are full, literally full of mud. And now there's a car coming. This is f***ing great. Lass losfahren jetzt, komm. So what we tried first didn't work out. There's some cats here. So I was now going to ask if we can put the tent somewhere here in the garden.
10 cats.
They have 10 cats here, maybe 11. I don't know if you see this, but that is really crazy. Holy shit.
Bonjour.
There's no car. I don't think there's people at home. Also the cats seem to be hungry. So maybe they just left the light on. Just when we were about to leave, the white car we saw before stopped in the yard. Turned out it was the owner of the house, a very nice man.
Je vais fermer si vous avez besoin d'un peu d'eau potable. Wasser,
ja.
trinken.
Wasser haben wir.
Oui,
Wir haben Wasser.
Vous tapez
Oui.
et je viendrai vous en donner. Ouais.
Merci
Allez,
beaucoup,
bonne
monsieur.
nuit.
Bonne nuit. Gute Nacht. Bonne nuit.
We asked for the first time.
We'll check out our home for the night. It's an old barn full of wood, and here's like 10 or more cats around, and I'm very allergic to cats, so I will take a tablet right now, and then we'll make ourselves comfortable here in this beautiful little barn. Crazy. We're cooking, and all the cats are lurking around this old barn, trying to figure out how they can get to the tasty smelling food. And I hope we have enough fuel to cook the pasta through.
Wohin? Arles.
Morgen Marseille.
Ah, Marseille. D'accord, d'accord.
We can feel that we are getting closer to the coast with every turn of the pedal. We push ourselves hard to hopefully reach the sea today and Marseille tomorrow.
Hä? Was ist los? Hä?
Schaltung hat wieder versagt.
We ordered spare parts for my saddle and Aros' transmission needs fixing as well. It doesn't shift properly and her chain gets stuck all the time. On our route today is another highlight, Arles. Du warst angepisst, bevor wir losgefahren sind. Nicht erst 10 Minuten später, als du dann gesagt hast, wie, was konkret, was konkret. Du warst direkt da schon richtig angepisst auf mich.
Dass du so ständig bestimmte Erwartungen von mir hast. Ständig erwartest, dass ich irgendwas tun soll, was sinnvoll ist und was auch immer deiner Meinung nach. Und das spüre ich einfach, egal ob du jetzt in dem Moment etwas gesagt hast oder nicht, aber ich spüre das. Ich habe keinen Spaß.
Ich glaube, hier geht's nicht. Merci. Bonjour. Merci. Bonjour. Ich glaube, wir müssen aber tendenziell eher rechts. Aber, ich meine, na gut, whatever. Oh wow. So, in general, we need to go in the opposite direction. Sonniger Platz, Pause. I think we should tip 1/15 of our daily budget for the beautiful music we just getting here.
I think we can support that.
Je voudrais prendre des bateaux, on voit la mer, et de la terre, on voit de l'eau. Je voudrais que ça change, que passe un an, qui m'inviterait à la fête. Je voudrais de l'amour, aïe aïe, mais ça de l'amour, y en a plus dans ma supérette. Y a ceux que j'aime, y a ceux qui m'aiment. Le plus souvent c'est pas les mêmes. Alors j'attends le grand coup de vent. Je sais pas pourquoi, j'attends quand même. Je vais remonter sur ma galère et la repeindre en vrai bateau. Tant pis si j'ai mal de mer, c'est comme ça qu'on devient un matelot. Faut faire voguer les galères, il faut faire voguer les bateaux. Aller voir au bout de la terre, le soleil se coucher dans l'eau.
Say good morning to the Camargue. We camped here in the wild. As you can see, the airspace is very busy. So they will go to the sea, have breakfast maybe, and we will head to Marseille. Pretty tough stint, 80 kilometers from here, and also my saddle is in a very bad condition. You see this, it's going down here so much, it's because it's still broken. Very, very uncomfortable. So maybe not so much filming today, but we will wait for the spare parts in Marseille and then continue.
Je vais remonter sur ma galère et la repeindre en vrai bateau. Tant pis si j'ai le mal de mer, c'est comme ça qu'on devient un matelot. Faut faire voguer les galères, il faut faire voguer les bateaux. Aller voir au bout de la terre, le soleil se coucher dans l'eau. Bienvenue à vous.
We've reached the coast. In the last 2 weeks, we've had the most vicious fights of our relationship. As we became more and more overwhelmed with the challenging conditions, we nagged at each other until it was too much.
We are not used to any of this and have to figure it out as we go. Risky terrain for two clever knuckleheads, but an essential part of our learning experience.
You hanging in there till the very end is great. Reading your thoughts and questions means a lot to us, as do your likes.
They are literally the only reason we are doing all this.
If you can't get enough, here are more of our videos for you.
If you don't want to miss out our next adventures, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell too.
Until next time.
And may the wind be in your back.
What back pain? Can you imagine my butt pain? This is seriously, officially the worst road I've encountered.